Hello. Right, let me get the video up. We appear to have a lag tonight. Oh, no, it's telling me I'm live. That's good. Right, here we go. So give me a thumbs up or a wave or a comment as soon as you get here. And hopefully I'll be able to see your comments. Hi, Alison. Hi, Caroline. I've adjusted the camera a bit and I'm hoping it's not going to wobble too much because it did look a little bit wobbly then, but hopefully it won't. Right. So the main focus tonight is going to be vivid colours. However, I don't have much of a plan beyond that. So if there's anything that you want to see, let me know. Evening, Kim. Hi, Bev. Yeah, so you know how organised Bev was last night? She stamped and stuff and she got a plan in her head and she knew exactly what she was doing. Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't know what to do. There's all this lovely stuff around me and I want to do some bright colours and I'm going to do some bright colours, but yeah, so I've got journals, I've got some pieces of card cut, so I could do something like that one, some bigger pieces of card, so I could do could do a journal page, but to start off with, I just thought I'd do a little bit of talking about bright colours because our challenge this month is vivid. So anything vivid, it can be a notebook cover, it can be a coaster sized piece of art, it can be a journal page. Let me find, there's bound to be one in here somewhere. There you go, that's fairly vivid, isn't it? I think there's another one as well with some bright, yeah, that one, very citrusy colours. Yeah, so yeah, we can do a journal page, we can do a card, we can do whatever you want. So you tell me what you want to see. Hi, Lynn. I don't know if I'm getting everybody's comments. I'm just going back and having a quick look. Alison, Caroline, Kim. Hi, Dominique. Yeah, I think I've seen everybody's now. That's good. There's 9 of us here. Yeah. So tonight's gonna be about just getting some bright colours out. Because let's face it, the weather has been either white or grey. I don't know if it's, I think a lot of us are getting freezing temperatures at the moment, and it's like an ice rink out there because it's come just after the snow's thawed. Yeah, so I thought we'd bring we'd create our own sunshine this month and have vivid as our theme. I've dug out my, well no, I've just got out my Dilutions paint. So I've got some of the real day glow ones. So I've got Tropical Sangria, Lemon Drop, Strawberry Daiquiri, Mango Punch, what else have we got? Fresh Lime, Sour Apple Teeny. So I've got some nice bright colours. Oh, a bit of bubblegum pink. And what's that one? Blue Lagoon. So I've got some very vivid colours. Oh, it is a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? I've almost got my yak tracks out today to try and stay upright, but fortunately the gritter lorry has been on every street except for ours, so, or it seems like it has anyway. Right, shall we get started then? Have we decided what you want me to do? Or shall I just play on bits of card? With some of these luscious colours. Right, I'll put these away. That's my blog post for today. And that was what I did for the challenge front. The challenge, the first picture in the challenge folder on Facebook. So, oh, Kim says journal page. Okay. Oh no, I hope it feels better soon. Alison, sorry about that. Hi Maggie. Right, so journal page. Do you want a big journal or a small journal? That's the next question. Shall we go for a big journal? It's easier to see then, isn't it? Let's find a page. In fact, let's go near the front. Oh, not that one. I'll go on this one. Okay. I think I might just grab a couple. I'm sure I've got one around here somewhere. A couple of bulldog clips just to make sure my page stays open. Right, I'm going to stick that just up on that corner. And that one. Ooh, I don't know if can't squeeze it hard enough. Hang on a minute. Oh no, I don't think it's. I'll just put it over a few of the pages. There we go. Fly by the seat of my pants. Yeah, I'll do that. No problem. Right, can you see all my page at that? I think you can, can't you? Just about. Right. Let's get some of these shaken up and moving. Right, so that's lemon drop. This is strawberry daiquiri. That's mango punch. Tropical sangria. Bubblegum pink, and then we've got fresh lime and sour apple teeny. Okay, so these, oh, one more, Blue Lagoon. Okay, so these are the colours that I thought I'd pick out, and I think what I'm just going to do is put some blobs down this page, do me a wavy line over to the other side with a paintbrush. So let me grab the sort of paintbrush that I'm looking for. I know there's one in here somewhere. There we go. All right, so I've got this one, flat one, and then I'll pop some colours on the page. Right, obviously you don't have to go strawberry daiquiri, isn't it called? I don't know. I can't read it. Right. So I'm going to start with that one. Bubblegum pink. just because there's quite a difference in the height of the pages there. I might just have to go in with another spot on this page. And I know I'm getting it on the page underneath, but I don't care. You have to tell me how it's pronounced if I'm doing it wrong. Sorry. Right, I'll go with this one next. So this one is the Tropical Sangria. I don't normally, I'm not a fan of pinks, but sometimes you just need that brightness, don't you? Now, I told you to bring your sunglasses with you because you're going to need them. Okay. Right, I'm just going to give my brush a quick rinse, actually, because I don't want it to pollute this one, because this one's a bit more sort of orangey colour. If it's to do with tea, I can pronounce it. If it's to do with alcohol, I haven't got a clue. Right, so this one is Mango Punch. I just love how it's like you put the blob down on the page and you think it's going to be the same colour as the last one, but it's not. It's different. I like that. Are we all feeling a bit tropical now? Right, I'll give my brush a quick wash out again. So what's everybody been doing? Hope you're all right and you're not flooded or in danger of being flooded or anything like that. I know there's been some awful weather all over the place. I know Leicester's had it bad. You got a sweat on now. So this one is fresh lime. I'll put a bit more of that on. Yeah, driving is not good, is it? I know. I know it's the time, it's the, you know, when you get cold temperatures, you do get burst pipes, but we went out this morning and got to the end of the road and there's a burst pipe which they're working on, but there was like a fountain going up about 10 foot in the air from this, so and then it'll all freeze, you know. So I just hope they went and got some salt after that. Right, I'm just going to paint this corner in with the... What I should have done was just carried it onto the edge of the page, I think. I might just... No, I won't go back and do it. I'll just stamp some stuff around the edge, I think. I'll just leave my paintbrush to soak for a minute to get the colours out. And I might just give this quick, I'll help it along with a bit of a waft. I'll assist it. Oh my goodness, Dominique, that should be, yeah, best of luck. That's not far off being dry, that. Right. I was thinking, do I need something up here? But I might just make that a little bit more definite. I'm just going to do it with my finger. Like that. Just so it's not got that fluff line. There we go. Yes, I think there's parts of Yorkshire that they were saying could be down to -18. It's not good. Okay. Well, that's still a little bit damp just there. I'll just do it a bit longer. Okay, so next I'm going to do I'm going to add some ink to this. And I think I'm going to use, now let me get this right. I thought I'd written on them all. This set of Inkables, I want to say 14, but I'm not sure. I'm going to do some of these. And for this, I'm going to get my black gesso, I think. Because although it's nice and bright, I do want some darker bits in it. So, I don't know if I told you the story of my black gesso. It's currently in a marmalade jar because it was in a tube. And I think I had 3 occasions where I got the tube out and opened the top, and then it spat all over me, you know, it's not good. So I've got a stencil brush, and I'm just going to, I'll just put, that might be a bit much actually. Let's have a look. Set 12, there we go. Oh, thank you. Yes, now what I haven't done is brought in from the kitchen some water to put these in. So I will have to scrub them again later. Won't be the first time. Okay. I think we'll have some up here as well, some of these. Okay. Right, what what I think I'm going to do now, I might use some of the, maybe some of the two outer colours to add a bit more in. So I'll stick that in there for a minute. Just going to give this a quick spray, this paint, and see if I can get most of it off, and then use it again. Oh yes. I don't know if I've said before, but when I've got a cloth and a spray, in my spray I've just got a few drops of baby or toddler bubble bath, because it seems to get off most things, and it seems strange that it's gentle, but it's very, very effective. But I suppose, you know, toddlers and babies do get covered in stuff, so I don't know what it's got in it, but that's what I tend to use. Okay, so another stencil brush, and I've got another one here somewhere. Let's look. It's a bigger one, but it'll do. Yes, my black gesso was not the Dina Wakley one. I'm sure it comes out better out of one of those squeezy tubes than it did out of the tube that mine was in. So I'm sure that's going to do a better job. Okay, so that's that one. What did I do with the others? They're here somewhere, I'm sure. There we go. Oh. Okay. There's a bit of that one. There we go. I think that's that'll do us. Okay. So I'll give it another waft because some of that is still quite damp. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is set that to one side, and then I'm going to stamp some images, and then I'll come back in and do some stamping on that in a minute. Just pop it over there to dry. Look at the state of my hand. Oh, I love it. Okay, This is where I get dirty fingerprints all over everything. Right. Right, first of all, I need to decide what I'm going to use. So down here, I've got out some of the Doodle-Art stamp. So there's the rainbow birds. So I might use those. Right, so this is my journaling essentials folder. So I think, because I was thinking of these flowers, and I was also thinking of leaves, I definitely want some leaves on there. So, leaves and birds, and a few flowers, maybe. I'll go for these. So that's Journaling Essentials 7, Journaling Essentials 8, and I think the rainbow birds. Let's go for the rainbow birds. Which are there? Okay. Because they're rainbow and they're lovely. Okay, some of those I'm going to stamp in the background, but I definitely want to stamp these. Now, do I go for, on that background, I think black and white is going to stand out better, because the background's the thing that's really vivid, isn't it? So I think black and white. So I'm going to stamp these in black. Now you see the other possibility, the other thing I got out was some, excuse me, this is parchment paper sort of thing. And I've also got some of the, Duralar, that's in those albums that the journal that I did last year, the mixed media journal. So I'm just wondering about stamping the leaves in black onto something like that. Don't know. What do we think? And then the colour will show through underneath, won't it? Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know. I think my comments seem to have stopped moving, so yeah, we'll go for black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it in black, and then I'm going to emboss it in clear. This isn't coming out quite as black as I was expecting it to, actually. Let me just have a look and see what that looks like if I put it on the top. Don't know. Not sure. I think it would look blacker if I did it on white card. Tell you what, I'll do one on white card as well. Just make sure I've got the juiciest ink pad. Just check these. Well, that looks like it might be slightly juicier actually. You see, I should have done all this beforehand, really, shouldn't I? And then you wouldn't have had to sit and watch me cutting out. It's all right. I'm sure we can find something to talk about while I do. Yeah, I think I prefer it on a white background because it definitely comes out a lot blacker. Okay. Right, yes, I will. Cut it out next. Just do that quite roughly and then I can be a bit more careful. Put the embossing powder in the way of where your comments are then. So I hope everybody's seen the challenge over in the Facebook group. If anybody wants me to tag them in where it is, where the album is, for them to put their entries in, just let me know, because it would be lovely to get lots of entries in there this month. And I think, I mean, I've gone through, we had the poll, and quite a few of you did vote. I think there were about 17 people who voted. And the majority, oh no, I think it was about 22 people who voted actually. The majority of people voted for the single theme, a single word prompt, and I've actually managed to come up with them all already, and they're all things which you can use any stamps that you've got, any inkables that you've got. Obviously they've got to be Crafty ones, but even if you've only got one stamp set, or, you know, a couple of inkables, you could still enter all of the themes. So there's no excuse from anybody saying, oh, I haven't got those stamps or whatever. You can enter, and then you're in with a chance for winning more stamps, because it's a £20 voucher that you get to win. Okay, one of there that's just hanging on. There we go. Right. Let's have a look what that looks like. Yeah, I'm liking that. It stands out enough, that does, doesn't it? That, yes. Okay. I think we might have a couple more of those. Hi, Dina. Dina's entered the challenge already. And so has, oh, I think it's more, is it Moira? I think it's Moira. Right, here's a bit, another scrap of card. I did notice when I talked about like New Year and things, there were quite a few people who said that they'd not done it, they'd bought journals and they hadn't done any journaling. So I think we ought to have maybe a bit of crafting along whilst you're watching a live, using some of your journals, because they're no good sat in the cupboard doing nothing, are they? They're not going to bring you any joy that way. I'm making a terrible mess with... Should have put something underneath it. Look at that. I don't know. What a mess. I'll just get a brush in a minute. This is how my embossing powder ends up with loads of bits in it. Right. Heat set that now. Okay, and now, something's just popped into my head that there's some, I'm pretty sure, I'll have a look in a minute, that we've got some lovely transparencies that have got the words, something like "Be the Rainbow" and somewhere else's cloud or something like that on them. Is it transparencies, or is it is it stickers? Something about being a rainbow, I'm sure. Which might be a good sentiment to put on this page in a minute. And if there's anybody who's just tuned in that's watching me cutting out black and white stuff and thinking, what on earth is she talking about? again, I'll just cut roughly round and then I can go back in a bit more carefully. I do love these leaves. They're just beautiful. Sorry, I've gone quiet, haven't I, because I'm cutting out. Okay. Do for that one. And one more to do. Hope this isn't too boring for you, watching me cutting out on this. Sorry. Should have, like I said, should have done some prep beforehand, but wasn't sure where it would go other than rainbows. And for those people who've just joined us, it was very much a case of we need some colour at the moment because the weather is so grey or white. Okay. I think something like that, or two on that page, and then one on this page, maybe. Okay, I'm going to go in with some stamping as well, and then I'll have a look through the words and see what words I can find to go with it. So, where is it? These are the ones I was thinking of. So I'm going to stamp a few of this one, which is sort of like it can be like a chrysanthemum, but it can also be like a little explosion almost. It's great. I think, what shall I stamp with? Let's try some versifying, charming. Don't know. No, maybe some. No, go on. We'll try versifying charming pink. See if that works. Okay. I don't know if that's going to work. I won't get my fingers underneath it. Oh, not quite. That's okay because there's going to be leaves over that bit anyway. I'll put a bit up here. Oops, stuff falling off all over the place. Bit down there. I might just go up in that top corner. Has my... I'm sorry, it looks from... I think... Oh, no, it's all right. I don't know what's got... It's like suddenly there were no comments. And then it was almost like I'd frozen on my own phone, but not on the one that I'm doing the live on. So it's strange. Anyway, here we go. There's some little explosion bits. Okay, I'm going to stick these on with some collage medium. Oh, actually, before I do that, I'm going to do some other bits of stamping on here. So I'm going to use those little rainbows and add those in black, I think, around the edge. Just like little mini rainbow bits. I'll do a bit up there. Maybe just in the corners. A bit of a frame. Do a bit in this bottom corner as well. I'm not getting any comments hardly at all on the phone that I'm trying to look at comments on. Sorry. So if you've asked questions or said anything and I've not replied, I'm very sorry about that. It's Facebook is not being brilliant at the minute. Let's lift this up a bit so you can see it better. I'm getting notifications that there's quite a few people watching, but then one phone's telling me there's 13 and the other phone's telling me there's 11. So I don't know. It's been very strange. Okay. Liking that. So now I'm going to stick on my leaves that I've stamped and cut out. So I think I'll have one there. And then another one there. Probably another one just tucked underneath it, heading that way a bit. I think I'm just going to put a bit more on these leaves here. Just hold those down for a second. Right, I'm going to be daring and actually close the book and just let that dry like that for a second while I sort out a bird. How are we doing for time? 1:45, that's okay. Right, so on to the rainbow birds. Here they are. So we've got the one that looks a little bit like a wren and the one that looks a little bit like a robin, but obviously you can colour them in however you want to. I think I'm going to go for the slightly bigger one because it's quite a big journal page. And then I need a piece of card to stamp him and cut him out on. I'll do. Okay. Now, for this one, I'm trying to decide what to use to colour it in. What do we think? Let me just have a quick. Somewhere I have got a whole bunch of highlighter pens. Do we think that's going to be too much? Might be. Might be too much, that might. What I could do, I don't know. No. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go for, I'll colour it in with Eco Lines, which I know is probably, no, not Eco Lines. No, I'll do a bit of, right, we'll have some Distress Oxide. So I've got, that's picked raspberry, I have some mustard seed, excuse me, that's wilted violets, and a bit of carved pumpkin. Okay. Right, and then I'll get myself a brush. Here we go. I will wash all my brushes out later, but you don't want to watch me doing that now. So, right, we'll start off with this is a mustard seed. Okay. And then a bit of the, so this is the carved pumpkin. I don't mind that it's flowing into that yellow a little bit. I just soak a teeny bit of it up with cloth. There we go. Sorry, I'm out the picture, aren't I? I've come down me. Let's turn it round that way, then you can see it better. Okay. I'm so sorry that I'm not replying to your comments. It's like I've on the comments on the phone that I'm trying to read the comments on. I've just got as far as when we were saying what set of Dinkables it was, and that's it. That's all I've got. So I'm really sorry if you've left me a comment I will go back and have a look later and try and see if it will let me look at them. I don't know if it will or not. We'll have to wait and see. Facebook has a mind of its own. And to be honest, it's been getting more and more glitchy. It does make you wonder if we should perhaps all complain at once and see if they do anything about it. Not that I doubt they will. Right. This is all a bit random really, but I just thought that the oxide inks would still be bright, but not overshadow that background. Just going to add a little bit on those feet and on that beak. There we go, I think that'll do us. Give it a quick blast. Yes, do excuse the state of my hands. I'll let you know if it comes off. I must have mopped something up with that cloth that I used. Because I don't think it was just holding the page down with the ink, the paints that did that. Right. Wipe. And then let's bring that page back in and have a look. Jesus. There we go. Oop. Stuck down better now. So I'm thinking, he's going to be on the crease, but that's okay, because what I tend to do in this situation is either, well, I use a bone folder on the image to put the crease in, and then what you can do is either cut that bit off or stick it down and fold it in the right place, sort of thing. Right, so I will stick him down in a minute. I want to have a look at, so I can't remember if it's wordy stickers or if it's the transparencies. I'm sure there's something about weather. That's it. When you see a cloud, be the rainbow. So that's the black one. I might use that, but if I can find the clear one, I will probably use that one. See, some of these would look good. Oh, do you know what? I might actually add some extra bits in using transparencies in there. I might. I'll let you know when it's finished. I'll get there in a minute. No, that's using pumpkins. That's the one. That's the one. Okay. So with the transparencies, you get you can have the black writing on the clear background or the clear writing on the black background. Okay, so this is the one that I want. So when you see a cloud, there we go. I might cut it up a bit more yet. Be the rainbow. Okay. Or shall I put it all up there? Let's just have a little look. When you see a cloud, be the rainbow. Stick him on there. I don't know if he's going to fold without cutting. I might have to just cut a line down there and stick him on in a bit. But let's move that up my glass mat so you can see it better. So I will get those stuck on and then decide if I need to pop any more bits of transparency on in one or two places. Hopefully, I'll see in a minute whether that works. I'm getting comments now. Thank you, Moira. Yes, absolutely. I will go and wash my hair and then my hands will be perfectly beautiful again. So I hope I've injected a bit of vivid colour into your evening, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It is very bright, colourful, but I think we do need it this time of year. Please, enter the challenge, show us your vivid creations. Doesn't have to be anything as totally in-depth as that. Use whatever you've got and you could be in with a chance of winning. Okay. Bev will be in Crafting Together with All Brands tomorrow at 2, I believe. And we'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Okay. You know where the website is. I think there's still a few things. I don't know if there's any offers on at the moment. But go and have a browse. See what takes your fancy. Yeah, show us what you're making on the Be Crafty Stamps Facebook group. Okay. Thanks for having me. All right. Take care. Thanks. Bye.